Alrighty, critters, we are on our way to Narcon. A 7-hour drive, a little under 500 miles to Tucson, Arizona, where Narcon's being held. So I'll make little clips on the way. This is interesting because I've never been here before. I've come down 25 a little bit to pick up something off of Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, but this is the first time I've gone down here this far, so I've actually never seen any of this before. So, cool. We're going to be going down almost to the border to Interstate 10, I believe, and then we'll take that across to Tucson. So, this will be fun. This is beautiful. I love this countryside. So, more to come. Another nosebleed. I just got on Interstate 10, so I'm heading now. This takes me all the way to Tucson, 210 miles. And you know, as soon as you get on Interstate 10, it says safety corridor, next 20 miles. You know, that's lingo for, you know, we're gonna screw you, our laws don't apply anymore. And then it says, you know, safety corridor starts now. Speeding fines doubled in safety corridors. And yet, since I got on Interstate 10 and passed all of those signs, and now I'm at least 5 miles past all those signs, not one speed limit sign. So, safety corridor, fines for speeding doubled in safety corridor, but it's Russian roulette. Toss the dice and hope you go the speed limit. Oh man, what are you gonna do? It is beautiful here though. It's amazing. All over New Mexico is absolutely gorgeous. I'm blown away by how pretty it is. So much diverse terrain, different types of mountains and rocks and canyons. It's really beautiful. So down here, it's a bit warmer. It's 70 degrees down here, 68. They get these weird cactuses all over the place. Oh, I saw my first tumbleweed roll across the road. And they're all over the place. I can see them all in the fences and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to find myself a tumbleweed and grab one. I gotta find out if they're dangerous first. I don't think they are, but I don't want them releasing something in my car. Well, you get one heck of a room for the price. So this is it's like a suite kind of thing. So we got a TV desk thing here. That turns into a bed, I believe. And here's our sink. I guess back here is the bathroom. Yep. There is a shower, right? Yeah. Oh, a walk-in shower. Nice. And here's the bedroom. Wow. I'm impressed. What do we get out here? Nice view. Yeah. Sunsets in Tucson are amazing. It's March 6th and it's 82 degrees here today. Holy crap. But yeah, nice room. Very cool. And now it's time to murder their shower.
Earlier this year, starting the year off actually, we introduced 5 new high power motors. The H169 29 millimeter super white. And Gary, you can chime in here with anything else you want to say about it.
Yeah, it's a DMS 29 millimeter motor. Beautiful white flame and very punchy, very fast to ignite. And we think you'll like that.
We've got the K455MW. It's a boost sustain motor.
This year is a little bit different from years in the past. We've been growing so fast that this year we're kind of stepping back a little bit. Aluminum sanding tee. I've been using a sanding tee for over 20 years. Do a demonstration tomorrow. My topic is on how to use Roxim, the insider secrets, and I'll display the new version so you can all see what it looks like if you want.
And pleased to be back in Tucson. We've been here for several NARMs. It's nice to have Narcon here. It's nice to have an event that's close to home. I got to take an extra day. Is all on the table in the room there. So basically, everything that I'm showing to you here is either in the process of shipping or will be shipped within the calendar year of 2020. So the way this is kind of shaken out for us is we start production on our catalog. This beauty right here This is Skylab version of the 1/100th Apollo 11, and it will be available about Thanksgiving, just in time for, so it will have both the Skylab module and the standard upper. Those back form pieces are kind of fragile. Anybody that's built one of these, I dare anybody to build this without using a cuss word. We're proud to announce the release of a well-known name. The Astrocam is coming back, but of course it's coming back digital. So what's really neat about this, and I didn't think this was too cool until I got to fly one, and then we were actually playing it back. It has sound also, and the sound is high fidelity, and I gotta tell you, it really sounds cool. So this will be available in Target nationwide.
How much?
$59.99.
Bad.
As a starter set. 2 engines, launch pad controllers. Is that we do have a new, I want to say igniter, but I'll say starter. We will be phasing in a new next-gen solar starter.
On a cold February morning, we went out to our West Mesa launch site, about 30 miles as the crow flies outside of Las Cruces, and we had an RMS I motor to build, and we were going to launch a brand spanking new rocket I named Bert. And come to find out, I built that motor and I put it together, and the names have been changed to protect the guilty. Frank didn't show up. Frank had the only launch controller. So we're a resourceful lot. Hopefully later in March, still in that phase, that nasty phase where you got to get something that takes 14 hours to do down to 4 hours. But we're getting there. The fiver and then the sport rack, 5-position rack, should be in stock and available.
Parachutes. I've got some 36-inch parachutes that are printed the way I wanted them printed, and nice and lightweight fabric which work really well with the North Coast kits and don't take a set. So, but I'm going to continue my tradition of not putting these in the kits. I'm going to sell the kits without them. I'm coming up with a tool I call airfoil assistance that will be available that help sand airfoils, either rounded fins or the airfoils back for, the big one is for 1/8 inch balsa and plywood, the middle one is for 16th inch, and the small one is for small fiberglass wafer fins. And like that, you just put a piece of sandpaper in, hold it with your thumb, slide the fin back and forth, scooch it a little bit more, and do it until you get good airfoil on it. So it wasn't from lack of interest, it was from lack of time. And so this is one of the newer kits I want to do called Vectra, and it's designed to resemble some of the newer Navy stuff like that. So this is getting ready to come out in production. Started working on is an Arlo D4 jammer, and it's a big one. I'm not going to pass this around, but it'll be at the table. But so it actually can do a 3D printed nose cone, and it's taken some time to get it right, but the quality is outstanding. Originally, when I started this project, I was going to 3D print the parts to make masters and then do polyurethane resin castings. But the pricing has come down for, so I've got it ready for production.
This is gonna be good.
So this is going to be the North Coast Rocketry F-117 Stealth.
Yeah.
And it's just like the original one. The version that I'm going to release for sale first is going to be a pop pod. So it goes up, and we could never kind of figure out how to get this thing to fly straight when we first started to do it. But Dave was brilliant. So it has one fixed elevon, and it spins, makes 2 to 3 spins on the way up. And then we pop the pod. Of course, I forgot the pod because I painted it and then didn't put it in the box. pod's not with the model, but on this one. But and then it flips this one up, the elevator up, with some rubber bands, and it goes into a beautiful glide. And as a matter of fact, we played with it last year pretty extensively, made some design changes, and Brian Music and I went out and test flew it in Alabama, and it flew so good in one of the flights we went out and it actually hit a tree halfway up. The tree was a long ways away. There was no way either of us thought that it was really going to glide that far in a nice circle, and it did. So this is coming. This is probably about a month away. Initial list price is going to be $119.99.
Ain't bad.
It's a vacuform shell. So, like I say, that will be coming along. And then my good friend James Duffy is going to help do a build video with this as well. It it's a little bit more complicated than the typical 3 fins and a nose cone kind of rocket. So we wanted to see if we could make it easier to build. So that's what that's that to it. So, and it will be molded in black. So at least the top shell, so you won't have to put as much paint on
So Matt, when's the RC version coming?
it. I don't know.
Look at that.
Kit into an actual 3D printed kit. So you'll
Very
find
cool.
out probably late.
Interest in 3D printing parts for scale models, and my son's interest in doing laser etching and laser cutting, and against the advice of a lot of people, said, I'm going to start a business. So we started a small business, Galactic Manufacturing, and we've evolved over the last 2 years in that we've been fortunate to be part suppliers to North Coast Rocketry, laser cut parts, and now 3D printed parts, aerospace specialty products, 3D printed parts, laser cut parts, and also a couple things to Apogee. We're at the point now where, we're never going to sell kits, but our area is making parts. Making parts since I'm not a recent college grad. Okay, the only I had drafting in high school. This CAD didn't happen until after I had graduated. Okay, guys. So I decided to go back to community college a couple of years ago and take a couple SolidWorks courses and train myself on how to do it. And I've been reasonable at it the last couple of years. If you have a part, a nose cone, a transition section, a fin, something weird that you have a drawing for that you want to get converted for 3D CAD, yeah, I'll consult on that and give you a quote on how.
Some parts. So we've always got lots of fun things available. A lot of the things that you saw today will be carried at E-Rocket. So we sell most everybody's products, from North Coast to some of the Apogee stuff. Quest, Aerotech, you name it. If we can get it, we'll sell it. Anyway, we also have the line of Sunrock rockets, and boy, it's been a busy year. And Phil is one of our main designers, so he's been very busy putting all the kits together. We started out with some really cool things. Towards the end of the year, we brought out the Jupiter B. Has anybody tried the Jupiter B out? It's our little flying saucer. Oh, you guys are missing something. They're about $10 a piece, and I don't want to be 2 individual rings, and you'll notice in the packet that's coming out, there's 2 rings. It's pre-set up to have a screw eye put in it, and it is set up to fit in our couplers. So the bulkhead can be actually a piece of the coupler now. And in some cases, you
when I got started, because I was like, yeah, propulsion is a rocket thing, right? BCS, Power Control System. Yeah.
Subsidiary of BCS.
This is Joe Barnard. He's the Mr. SpaceX of model rockets.
This before.
No, very few people have. And just last fall, one of my buddies found the McDonald report on it on the NTRS server. But I found those drawings, so I built the thing. This one's on spacesuits and astronaut models, and then that one is I just reprinted the Apollo lunar module book. That was sold.
Sell these online?
Yes, I do. I put some flyers.
String it out, and you go through the back. of the fire roasted material, and then we would dry it.
That's a single-use motor.
And it was a very high margin item. We were not to take ourselves out of the recovery market business.
Those are just the umbilical covers. They have fewer of those. There's actually employable rust.
Good luck.
It's a 3XL, so if I don't get it, you'll get it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
My viewers will skin me alive if I don't give them some video.
Wire with metal.
That's the difference.
Actually, hydrogen.
That is what 65. Gemini capsule with assets that they offer to the Air Force for sonic flight.
They would say, oh yeah.
It's very
So it became a problem, or you just wanted to run away before it became a problem? No, it turns out that it
Okay.
Yes. Could you put your head call started with
I think they're
cardstock. Oh, okay. Yeah, but they're not metal weight. They look metal.
Oh my God, they had an Eagle model rocket kit. That's awesome. I didn't know they had that. That's a cool kit. Oh, you're good.
How you doing?
That's beautiful. Something you don't see too often. That's an old Honda Insight Hybrid. Little two-seater, got 60 miles to the gallon. Very nice car. I love that color too. Stopped at a rest stop for whatever reason. I keep dozing off a little bit. I don't know why. So took an hour nap. We'll see if that helps. Surface engine light on the van came on, and it feels a little rough at idle here. That means a cylinder. So one of the cylinders isn't firing right. So I gotta figure that out. Look at that. That's pretty. This is a stunning view. I realize I can't live in Las Lunas. At least that would have been a bad choice because it's 70 miles from Albuquerque. It would take the entire charge of the car to get there. But my, look at this view. Jeez. After rain here, it is so beautiful with all the clouds and the colors and the sunlight. Jeez. Look at this view.